Jimmy Kimmel just got canceled by Donald Trump for the least offensive joke that is possible to make about him during these times. Let's take a look.
We hit some new lows over the weekend with the MAGA gang desperately trying to characterize this kid who murdered Charlie Kirk as anything other than one of them and doing everything they can to score political points from it. In between the finger pointing, there was grieving. On Friday, the White House flew the flags at half-staff, which got some criticism. But on a human level, you can see how hard the president is taking this.
My condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks? They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House, which is something they've been trying to get, as you know, for about 150 years. And it's going to be a beauty.
Yes. Okay. He's at the fourth stage of grief, construction. There's demolition, construction. This is not how an adult grieves the murder of someone he called a friend. This is how a 4-year-old mourns a goldfish, okay? And it didn't just happen once.
When I heard it, I was in the midst of, building a great... For 150 years, they've wanted a ballroom at the White House, right? They don't have a ballroom. They have to use tents on the lawn for President Xi when he comes over. If it rains, it's a wipeout. And so I was with the architects that would design. It's going to be incredible. And they came in, they said, Charlie Kirk is dead. I didn't know what they meant. I said, he was dead. Charlie Kirk was shot. And they thought he was dead because it was so horrific, And I said, dead.
And then we installed the most beautiful chandelier. Sconces you wouldn't believe. There's something wrong with them. There really is. I mean, who thinks like that? And why are we building a $200 million ballroom in the White House? Is it possible that he's doing it intentionally so we could be bad about that instead of the Epstein list?
What part of that is worth firing someone over? Tell me, please. Tell me. Any of that? Okay. I know it's not associating him with Jeffrey Epstein because Joe Biden was called a pedophile every freaking day on Fox News, and Fox News isn't getting threats. So tell me, please, what part of that was so horrible that Jimmy Kimmel had to go? Okay, I get it. Some of those jokes I saw already on TikTok or some similar theme, but that's what the country thinks. That's what at least half the country, my half, thinks. I don't know about the MAGA half. Y'all do your own thing. But these are normal jokes for a late-night television host to make. And, Trump's already gotten Stephen Colbert fired. Now he's got Jimmy Kimmel fired. Who's next? I don't know. Let's see. Maybe it was something later in the monologue. Let's see what else Jimmy Kimmel had to say.
Trump is in major change the subject mode. On Friday, he stopped by the always friendly morning crew at Fox. Whenever Trump goes on Fox and Friends, it's funny because the hosts are so eager for him to be reasonable. They spell it all out for him. They desperately want to avoid having to nod along with anything crazy or contradict him. So they give him the question and their preferred answer, too.
Is the message, to the right, the people that are going to go, I want revenge, not to have revenge? Charlie Kirk would not want revenge.
You want revenge at the voter
That's
box.
where to go.
Okay, good answer, right? Take it to the ballot box. That's reasonable. That's almost presidential. But that's the thing. He can never just stop right there.
I can't really say at the ballot box because in some cases, like California, doesn't have ballot boxes.
Oh. Well, in that case, begin the purge. For the record, we live in California. We do have ballot boxes. We have ballot boxes. We've got mailboxes. We have lunch boxes. We have all kinds of boxes. You should come see them sometime. We'll give you a toolbox. You can live in it.
What about that clip? What in that clip is worth firing someone over? I laughed a couple times, I'll be honest. It was funny. He's pointing out things that we already know. We already know that Trump is incapable of calling for peace. He's not capable of it. If it's war against Democrats, he's all for it. If it's war against MAGA, oh no, poor us. We're so hurt. We need to get revenge. That's Trump for you. Okay? And he's just pointing that out. It's obvious. Anyone can see it, really. You just have to pay attention. So, how are they defending this? Well, this is the head of the FTC. Let's see what he had to say on Benny Johnson's show.
The public interest channel. What people don't understand is that the broadcasters, and you've gotten this right, are entirely different than people that use other forms of communication. They have a license granted by us at the FCC, and that comes with it an obligation to operate in the public interest. And we can get into some ways that we've been trying to reinvigorate the public interest and some changes that we've seen. But frankly, when you see stuff like this, I mean, look, we can do this the easy way or the hard way. These companies can find ways to change conduct, to take action, frankly, on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC ahead.
That was a threat that he just made. You can stop making jokes about Donald Trump, because that's all that was. You saw the clips earlier. That was just jokes that you and we might make. We might make those jokes, right? And if you make those jokes, the government is going to come after you. That's what they're saying right now. It's open. It's in the air. I don't know how else I don't know if they have to come out and verbally tell you. You can only say things that we approve. If you need those exact words to come out of Donald Trump's mouth before you understand what the fuck is going on here, then I'm sorry, you're stupid. You're retarded. I'm allowed to say that again. Remember, Trump brought that word back? If you're thinking like that, then you are fucking retarded. Okay? This is not some simple thing. Oh, yeah, businesses don't have the same rights as you or I. Well, hold the fuck up there, champ. Businesses are allowed to donate however much money they want in any election, anywhere. That's half the reason why Donald Trump got into office in the first place. It's because Elon Musk donated fucking all of Twitter to this motherfucker for his election. I don't know what to tell. What, rules for thee but not for me? Is that the way we're living here? Because I'll tell you right now, if this is allowed to fly, in 4 years when Democrats are back in office, Fox News is going to be gone. If that's the rules we're playing by, we can fucking play by them, right? But we don't want to play by those rules. Those are fucking stupid rules. Despite what MAGA says, Democrats believe in free speech. You can say whatever crazy shit you want on Fox as long as you're just saying it. Okay? Once you start trying to enforce your restrictions on free speech, then you've crossed a line. And now we have a problem. All of America has a problem.